still hear your voice in silence. Nothing feels the same. Your sweater's hanging by the door like you might come home. But hope is just a fragile thing I hold alone. You said we'd never fade away, but you were gone by morning. I loved you in the quiet when you stopped trying. I held on to the pieces while you were flying. You never saw the tears I hid or how I stayed true. I loved you in the quiet, even when I lost you. They say my smile looks stronger now, but they don't know the truth. Every step I take without you feels like I'm missing proof. I learned how to say I'm okay like it's not a lie, but every night I fall apart when I close my eyes. You found your light somewhere else. I stayed in our shadow. I loved you in the quiet when you let me go. I whispered all my promises you'll never know. You moved on like we were nothing, like I never knew you. I loved you in the quiet when loving hurt too much to do. If loving you was weakness, then I was always weak. Because even losing everything, I chose you over me. I loved you in the quiet, through the tears and pain. I carried every memory like a hidden flame. If you ever hear this song and wonder why I stayed, I loved you in the quiet, and I loved you all the way. So I'll let the silence say goodbye in ways I never could. I loved you in the quiet, like only true love would. The house feels colder every night since you walked out the door. Your picture's still beside my bed like it wants something more. I trace the words you used to say across an empty room. I thought love was supposed to stay, not leave me missing you. You promised me forever, but forever didn't last. You left me loving you with nothing else to hold. You took the future we dreamed of and left me growing old. I gave you every part of me you didn't want to choose. You left me They say your name like it's a joke, like it don't hurt my chest. I smile like I've already healed, but I'm not there yet. Every song we used to play still knows your sound. I hear your voice in every place where you're not around. You found peace in walking away. I stayed with all the pain. You left me loving you when you were already free. I stayed inside the memory of what we used to be. I would have fought the whole damn world, but you were done too soon. You left me loving you. If love was a mistake, I'd still make it again, because even broken hearts remember when you left me loving you when I had nothing left. I learned how deep a heart can break, just trying to forget. If I ever learn to let you go, I won't blame the truth. You left me loving you. So I'll turn the lights down low and say goodbye too soon. You left me loving you. The room still knows your shape, even though you're gone. Your name is written in the dust of everything I touch. I replay the last goodbye like it meant something more. Like maybe if I listen close, you'll walk back through the door. You said this love was real, but real love doesn't disappear. I stayed after you left, loved you with nothing else. I held the pieces of a heart you didn't wanna help while you were finding someone new. I was breaking in two. I stayed after you left, still loving you. They say I should move on, like it's easy to forget, but I built my whole tomorrow on the words you said. Your laughter still lives in me, like a song that won't end. I lost more than just your love, I lost who I am. You found freedom letting go, I found pain I couldn't outrun. I stayed after you left, loved you with nothing else. I gave you all the best of me. 'cause my love was strong. So I'll turn off the light and let the silence stay. I stayed after you left, and I still feel your name, and I still feel your name. The lights are low, the room feels small since you don't call my name. I still sleep on your side of the bed like nothing ever changed. Your words still echo in my head like promises that stayed. But you walked out so easily, and I was left to wait. You said love shouldn't feel this hard, but you left before the end. I kept loving you when you were already gone. I kept holding on when you were moving on. Every night I choose the truth that breaks my heart in two. I kept loving you. I smile when they ask about you, say I'm doing okay. But every laugh I fake outside falls apart in the rain. Your name still lives in everything I try to leave behind. You took the future with you and left the past as mine. You found peace without my heart. I stayed where we began. I kept loving you through the silence and the pain. I kept calling your name when you forgot my face. I would've stayed, I would've fought, but you already knew. I kept loving you. If loving you was wrong, I'd still do it again. Because even broken love was real back then. I kept loving you when it hurt the most, when every memory felt like a ghost. If you ever wonder why I couldn't let you go, I kept loving you. So I'll turn out the lights and whisper what's true. I kept loving you. didn't say was louder than your sin. I watched you pack our memories like they were nothing new. You left with all my yesterdays, and I stay missing you. I beg my heart to understand that love sometimes lets go. I let you be my goodbye, even though I wasn't done. I swallowed every broken dream so you could run. I stood there while you changed your mind and called it love somehow. I let you be my goodbye. Your shadow still walks next to me in places we once knew. Every laugh I fake outside still sounds like you. They say that time will heal the ache, but time just makes it clear. You're living life without my name while I'm still here. You moved on so easily, I learned how hard it is. I let you be my goodbye, even though it broke my heart. I watched you close the door on us and tear me apart. I loved you more than you could see, more than I allowed. I let you be my goodbye. If loving you was all I knew, then losing you was too. Because even broken love still felt true. I let you be my goodbye, but you'll always be my pain. Every promise, every lie still knows my name. If I see you in another life, I won't ask you why. I let you be my goodbye. So I learned to breathe without your name in every song, every night. I let you be my goodbye. I watched you drift away from me like a dream I couldn't hold. Every word I never said now feels heavy, now feels cold. I smiled when you were happy, even when it broke my heart. I loved you from the shadows, right from the start. I hid my truth behind a smile and lost you all the while. I loved you in silence while you loved someone new. I gave you all my feelings you never knew. I stood in the quiet Your laughter filled the empty room like you were still mine. I memorized your happiness while I crossed every line. They say love should be fearless, but I was afraid to speak. Now I'm living with the words I couldn't keep. You found love in open arms. I stayed where I was. I loved you in silence while you loved someone new. I gave you all my feelings you never knew. I stood in the quiet and watched you choose. I loved you in silence and lost you too. If I could turn back time, I'd risk it all for you, because loving you quietly still broke me through. I loved you in silence through every goodbye. I carried your name while I let myself cry. If you ever wonder why I disappeared so soon, I loved you in silence and lost you too. So I'll keep this love unspoken, like a secret I once knew. I loved you in silence, and it was true. The room is quiet like it knows you're not coming back. Every promise that we made fell through the cracks. Your name still lives in everything I try to leave behind. I keep searching for the moment when you changed your mind. I loved you without a doubt. You loved me until you found a way out. If love could apologize, it would sound like you tonight. Every forever turned to lies. In the blink of goodbye, I gave you all I had inside. You gave up on the fight. If love could apologize, it would say I tried. Your side of the bed is empty now, but I still sleep there. I talk to ghosts of who we were, like you might still care. They say time will heal the pain, but time just makes it clear. You're not missing me at all, while I'm missing you right here. You walked away so easily, left your silence next to me. If love could the parts of me I gave you were too scared to keep. I'd still choose you every time, even knowing how it ends. If love could apologize, it would call you back again. So I'll whisper one last truth into the dark tonight. If love could apologize, it would say goodbye. The rain still hits the window, like the night you said goodbye. I watched your shadow fade away and felt my courage die. Your name is on my tongue, but I don't say it anymore. I learned how love can close a heart the same way it opens doors. I held the truth inside my chest while you were letting go. We loved until it hurt, until the tears outweigh the smiles. We promised always first, but lost ourselves in miles. Now I'm standing in the past while you're already free. We loved until it hurt, and you stopped loving me. I still wake up reaching out for someone who's not there. Your side of the bed is colder now, still shaped like you were here. They say I'll find another love, but they don't understand. I don't miss just who you were, I miss who I am. You found peace in letting go. I found pain in staying. We loved until it hurt, Your jacket hangs by the door like you're only late, not gone. I keep waiting for your call, knowing I'm wrong. You said this love would never fade, but you faded anyway. You're gone, but I still stay in the life we couldn't save. I'm holding on to yesterday while you moved on your way. Every promise feels the same, just words I can't erase. You're gone, but I still stay. The nights are louder than before, silence cuts me deep. I talk to you in empty rooms when I can't fall asleep. They say time will heal my heart, but time just lets me see how easy it was for you to leave me. You found peace without my name. I'm still drowning in the pain. You're gone, but I still stay in the life we couldn't save. I'm holding on to yesterday while you moved on your way. Every promise feels the same, just words I can't erase. You're gone, but I still stay. If loving you was my mistake, I'd still make it again, because even broken love was real back then. You're gone, but I still stay with a heart that won't obey. I gave you more than I could take. Now I'm learning how to break. If you ever think of me in some quiet place, remember I stayed even when you walked away. So I'll turn off the light, whisper your name. You're gone, but I still stay. The room feels colder than it used to be since you took your love away. Your side of the bed still waits for you, like you might come back someday. I hear your voice in quiet songs that play on the radio. Every word feels like a knife, and still I let it go. You said this was the best for us, but it broke me just the same. Your goodbye still hurts, like the first time you walked away. I keep trying to move on, but my heart won't obey. Every promise that you made still echoes in my mind. Your goodbye still hurts, and I wish you were still mine. outside still hides the pain. I keep your name inside my chest like something I can't erase. Loving you is everything, letting go is what I hate. You found peace without me there, I'm still standing in the rain. Your goodbye still hurts like the night you said my name, and then turned around and left like nothing would remain. I replay the last I love you like it might still be true. Your goodbye still hurts because I still love you. If loving you was a mistake, I'd still make it twice. 'Cause even broken love once felt like life. Your goodbye still hurts more than words can say. I gave you all my heart, you gave yours away. If I ever learn to heal, it won't be tonight. Your goodbye still hurts in the quiet of my life. So I whisper your name one last time in the dark. Your goodbye still hurts, and it left its mark. The night feels longer than before since you stopped calling my name. I still wait by the phone like nothing's changed. Your coffee cup is still right here, like time forgot to move. Every memory in this room still smells like you. You said goodbye so quietly, I didn't hear my heart break. Ooh, I'm still loving you alone in a story that's already gone. I'm holding on to words you said that you don't mean anymore. You found someone, you moved on, but I'm still here, still holding on. I'm still loving you alone. I smile when they ask about us, say I'm doing just fine, but every laugh I fake costs me a night. Your name still slips through my prayers, even though I try to stop. I keep wishing you'll come back, knowing you won't. You closed the door so easily, I stayed on the floor. I'm still loving you alone in a story that's already gone. I'm holding on to words you said that you don't mean I'll do it again. 'Cause even broken love meant something back then. I'm still loving you alone, with a heart that won't move on. Every night I whisper the truth I never said. If someday you hear this song, know my love was always strong. I'm still loving you alone. So I'll turn out the light and let the tears fall slow. I'm still loving you alone. Your shadow still lives in this room, like you never said goodbye. Every clock refuses to move since the night you changed your mind. I still hear your laughter in the silence after dark. You took the light with you and left me with a spark. I was holding on so tight while you were already gone. You left before I could let go, before my heart could learn. I built a home around your love. Now I'm watching it burn. I replay every moment slow, like it might save us somehow. You left before I could let go, and I'm still here now. Your name still breaks my sleep, like a whisper in my chest. I smile when they ask about you, but it hurts more to pretend. I kept all your letters, like they might still speak. Every word says forever, but forever didn't keep. You said time would heal the pain, but time just knows your name. You left before I could let go, before my heart could learn. I built a home around your love. Now I'm watching it burn. I replay every moment slow, like it might save us somehow. You left before I could let go, and I'm still here now. If loving you was my mistake, I'd still make it again. Because even broken love was real back then. You left before I could let go, and that's the hardest truth. I gave you all the best of me. You gave me half If I see you in another life, I'll love you softer somehow. You left before I could let go, but I still love you now. So I'll learn to breathe alone with a heart that doesn't know how to let you go. Your shoes are still by the door, like you might need them again. I tell myself you're just late, but I know how this ends. Your picture sleeps on my phone, I can't bring myself to erase. Every smile feels like a lie in this empty space. You said we'd never let go, but forever left me alone. I loved you longer than you stayed, held on while you walked away. Every promise you ever made still calls my name. I keep reliving yesterday, like it might somehow change. I loved you longer than you stayed, and it still hurts the same. The bed feels colder at night, your side still feels like you. I talk to the ceiling sometimes, pretending it's you. I wear my brave face outside, tell them I'm doing okay, but the truth breaks open when the lights fade. You moved on so easily, left your ghost here with me. I loved you longer than you stayed, held on while you walked away. Every promise you ever made still calls my name. I keep reliving yesterday, like it might somehow change. I loved you longer than you stayed, and it still hurts the same. If loving you was a mistake, I'd make it all again, because even broken love still meant something then. I loved you longer than you stayed, more than words can ever say. If I could trade this heartache, I'd still choose you anyway. Maybe someday I'll be okay, but tonight I'll let it break. I loved you longer than you stayed, and I'll carry that pain. So I'll whisper your name one last time in the dark. I loved you longer than you stayed, and you left your mark. The room still smells like you, like promises we never kept. Your jacket on the chair, like you might come back again. I replay every word we said, every laugh, every fight, trying to find the moment when we lost the light. I held on when you let go, loved you more than you'll ever know. We almost were forever, almost had it all, almost learned to stay before we learned to fall. Now I'm dancing with your memory in a house that's never warm. We almost were forever, but almost isn't enough. Your name still lives in songs I can't bring myself to change. Every corner of this town still whispers you and me. I smile like I'm okay, but the truth breaks through. Every night I fall apart, missing you. You said love should never hurt, but loving you was worse. We almost were forever, almost had it all, almost chose each other before we built these walls. Now I'm talking to your shadow like you're still around. We almost were forever, but forever let us down. If I could turn back time, I'd love you softer, slower. Maybe we'd survive, maybe we'd be older. We almost were forever, and that's what hurts the most. Loving something beautiful and learning how to let it go. If I see you in another life, I'll hold you better than before. We almost were forever, but we couldn't be anymore. So I learned to live without you, with a heart that still believes. We almost were forever, and that's enough to bleed.